I bet you've never seen a craft made like this before. High in the mountains of Gilgit-Baltistan, one family still carves wood the exact same way their great-grandfathers did. No machines, no shortcuts, just a chisel and decades of memory. This is a technique passed down for generations in the valleys of Hunza and Baltistan. Carving used to decorate mosque doors, wooden pillars, and window frames that have survived for centuries. Meet a master carver, one of the last few in his village who still practices this technique by hand. He learned it from his father, who learned it from his. It starts with a single block of walnut or deodar wood, chosen for its strength and fine grain, both grown right here in the mountains. No stencils, no digital templates. The pattern exists only in his memory, sketched freehand directly onto the wood before a single cut is made. Then comes the chisel. Every cut is deliberate. Too shallow, and the pattern disappears. Too deep, and the wood splits. Watch the rhythm. Strike, turn, strike again. It looks simple, but each motion took years to master. A single panel like this can take over 2 weeks to finish. These aren't just decorations. The geometric stars and floral motifs carry meaning, patterns tied to local folklore, nature, and even old trade routes along the Silk Road. Even the tools are handmade. Chisels forged by local blacksmiths, handles shaped from the same wood the craftsmen carve. But this craft is fading. Machine-cut wood panels are cheaper and faster, and fewer young people are willing to spend years learning a skill that barely pays the bills. He says he doesn't carve for money anymore. He carves so the technique doesn't disappear with him. His hope is that just one of his grandchildren will want to learn. After 2 weeks of work, the panel is finally complete. Every line, every curve, carved entirely by hand. You can still find this work on centuries-old mosque doors, in local museums, and in a handful of workshops scattered across the valleys, quietly waiting to be noticed. This is just one of dozens of forgotten techniques still alive in Pakistan's mountains. Follow along as we track down the last craftsman keeping them from disappearing forever.